Hey, what's up? This is Scott with Level Up Tuts, and today we're going to be going over how to add multiple background images and some of the cool stuff you can do with multiple background images. And it's a really cool thing, and it's something I feel like you don't see used a whole ton in a bunch of cool ways, but it has a lot of potential to be used in really interesting ways. And it's really great that CSS3 allows for this capability. What's even better is that it's really easy. It couldn't be any easier, actually, to declare multiple backgrounds. So let's see how something like this would work. And first thing we're going to do is I grabbed this triangular pattern from Subtle Patterns, and I'm going to throw it onto the back here. And it's just going to be the main background of this whole page. So let's go ahead and let's declare the body having a background of... Actually, I'll leave this purple as a fallback for this. So we'll say URL, and this is in ... img, and I believe this is just triangular.png. Cool, and we're going to say this is going to repeat. So I'm just going to not declare anything else here. And let's come back to our page. Cool, we now see this triangular pattern, right? And so what happens if I want a Level Up Tuts logo also as a background image on this same thing, right? So we want to have a second background image. Well, just for start, we're going to say no repeat here, and then we're going to have a comma. I'm actually just going to get rid of this hex value. It's just getting in the way. And we're going to declare another URL here. And then in quotes, .img / And I'm actually going to use the same logo.png just because I want to, right here. And again, we're going to say no repeat, like that. And we're going to see what happens. Okay, so check this out. So what's happened is that both of them have stacked on top of each other. And what's really interesting about this is that the Level Up Tuts logo is underneath this triangular. So why is it underneath? Well, you may want to think about it like this. Where in HTML things are, if they're lower down, they stack on top. With this, it's more like this, right? So we see, and I wish I had more spacing here. Basically, the URL that gets declared first, the image here, is the first one that's going to be on top. It's essentially like it's the highest in order, and then lowest, and then if we keep on adding images, it's just going to keep on being lower and lower in order. So this is really cool, but you have to know how to use it right. So now if we swap these, I'm actually just going to take this, put it here, comma, enter. Cool, get rid of this, bring this up here. We're now going to see our logo on top of the pattern. So if we tell our pattern to not no repeat, we now have this logo up here. It's a background image. It's a background image on the body, and so is this pattern. So this is really cool. This is the first time you've ever been able to do anything like this. I have a background image on the body. That's super cool. And what else can we do? We can actually declare position and stuff on it as well. And you could do that in several ways. We could have our background position be something like right top, and the other one is not going to be declared, so now it's on the right top. Pretty cool. So we have all sorts of ways to control this, but you could actually even specify background position using the background position still like this. We would just have to specify each one individually by a comma. So if we said right top, we could do comma and left top. And now the second one is referring to the second background image that's being loaded, this triangular.png. Background position. Oops. There we go. Perfect. Cool. So we're now using two images as a background on the body. They're being layered on top of one another, and that's pretty darn cool. We have lots of potential here for great things. So let's talk about browser support, like who's supporting this. Basically, you can use it on new, I don't know, any version of Chrome really, because it's version 10 and later, and they're up to like 20 something now. And then there's also Internet Explorer 9 and up, so IE 8 and lower, you're sort of not able, but maybe you can use some progressive enhancement or something and design your site so it looks okay without multiple background images if you have to support IE 8. And then it's also supported in Safari since version 1.3 and Firefox since version 3.6. So it's pretty widely supported. So try to use multiple backgrounds on your projects and see what kind of cool stuff you can do. So as always, this is Scott with Level Up Tuts. If you have any questions or comments, leave a comment in the video or hit us up at Twitter, Level Up Tuts. Let us know what you're thinking. We're on Facebook. We're all over the place. So let us know. Thanks for watching. Bye.